Scooter, what are you doing? Here's our little Shih Tzu. Same Scooter. Last one left in his pack. Long story with him, but we won't get into that here. You're really here for a house video. Anyway, where the previous owners who put the drywall up forgot to put the drywall tape in here to structure the joints so they don't split. They just drywall mudded over the top of it and called it good. And then when they had a leak up there, they had to tear out all of this drywall right here. I'm hoping they didn't tear down the plaster behind it. They might have, but judging by how far out and stuff it is, they probably just re-drywalled over the top of it. But it's all flat, and then they put, for some reason, they put texture in here, which I'm not even going to bother to recreate. You know, as much as I want to, there's just this wall in particular is just really bad. I ended up texturing like 60% of the wall just to get it right, and then try to match the texture we have on here. It's not really it's just kind of like a weird mop texture. I don't know if you can see that on there. It's not really defined real well. It's you get some thicker spots here, and then it's just kind of, you get stuff like that, and I won't have to tear down this whole wall just to do it right. Eventually, this is like a 20-year project, and that's if I can convince April to do it. I want to tear this room back down to plaster. In fact, I had another fun job here with the new moldings that are going in here, the door trim. This line represents where the door trim goes. You can see it goes right through the middle of that box. There's no way you could get a wall plate on that, and it'd be illegal too. This was roughed in sometime in the, I'm guessing, the 50s, judging by that wire. 50s or 60s, when they did a lot of the rewiring in this house. And I had to cut a hole for a rework box right here. Then I'll have to patch this in with a piece of drywall I'll cut out of here to fill in that hole. Rework boxes are nothing more than boxes with wings. So as you see in this box, when you tighten the screw on the front of it, these little wings pop up and clamp against so the drywall or the plaster or whatever you're clamping against fits in right here between this, and it puts you got a plate here that goes up to the top of here, then this goes in behind it, and it makes a good tight connection in there for rework anyway. Yeah, the plastic boxes, and you can't really get it in there because the other one's in there, but it works. The way they used to do it back in the day is they'd have this metal tab here that they'd flip in there and then bend over the front of the box to create the tension on the box to hold it in place. And they did that on both sides. That was the old style rework. I imagine you could probably still buy these. But yeah. So basically I have to take the switch out, I'll turn off the power, take the switch out, pull these tabs, make them straight, pull the wing out, pull the box out, pull the other wing out, and then I can put the other box in here or get it fitted. I think I probably have a little bit of rework I gotta do right there, but I'm waiting until I get the box in to tell. Anyway, back to the drywall. It's all sanded and ready to paint. I know some of it doesn't look so great, like I said. I know I didn't do a real wide one. I could have done like a huge one in there. Got the tools for it, but I did a real light coat on these because I'm just burying the tape. I'm not like redoing the whole seam. So really it's gonna work for what I need it to work for, just to keep from seeing a black line between the two seams in the middle and everywhere where they joined a sheet on this wall. Because it looks like that. You get a hairline fracture in there, and it sucks. It seriously sucks. But, sorry. Hopefully, crossing fingers, this next week we'll be painting this wall. And basically there's too much stuff in here right now. We're going to have to paint it one wall at a time. We're not going to just be able to paint the whole room at once. So you can see all the stuff we have in here. All the glassware I don't want to break. But after I get this, probably today, well, tomorrow technically for me, I'm going to put this switch in. I got to turn off the power up here, and I need to make sure there's daylight in here to be able to work. I'll pull out the switch, and then I'll put the new box in, or put the wire in, put the new box in, and put the switch back in, and then patch it. And then I'll have to mud that, so I can't even start painting until I mud that. Then I can paint where the trim's going to go behind the wall, or behind the trim, I mean. And then go through and, you know, just do it that way. Then I can hang the woodwork up. And we can see what the woodwork's going to look right next to the paint. Tomorrow's supposed to be a cold day. I know the rest of the week's supposed to be cold, so there's no outdoor projects. At least I don't want to do them. If I have to, I will, but I don't really want to do them. May just finish that window up. Get it all sanded down, get it stained. Get the weight pockets put back together, and then strip that stool down there, which is the white piece that's right there. And then make it look like this one. Oh, that'll be pretty. As dusty as that one is now. Anyway, thanks for watching, and sorry it's been so long between videos. I've been hurt. I've hurt my foot, and my knees weren't doing so good. Feeling better now. That's what's got me into the projects again. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. Thanks.